Hey, what's happening, guys? KGC Epic here. Now, I have a topic for discussion, right? Now, it's not even for discussion, there's nothing to really discuss because it's already concluded. But I have had like a very heated discussion with some colleagues of mine for this topic at one point in time. And it's whether Hiruzen really is stronger than Hashirama, like his Google page says he is, right? Now, you have to keep in mind that Hashirama was this monstrous ninja. He knew wood style that most people didn't know. He had instant regeneration. He was even able to defeat Madara and QB at the same time, right? So that is something that definitely most ninjas in Naruto can't do. He was known as the god of shinobi. He developed a lot of techniques and did a lot of stuff, right? He even built the Leaf Village. A lot of stuff happened in Hashirama's time. Now it is said that Hiruzen Sarutobi, the third Hokage, defeated Hashirama. Not defeated, but surpassed Hashirama. My bad. Now, this is definitely something that is questionable because they never said anything about any Hokage actually surpassing Hashirama other than in a brief statement. I think Iruka once said that the third Hokage is the strongest recorded ninja in Konoha history, and that was when Naruto was younger. That was before Naruto became really powerful, right? Now, I think that statement was definitely a statement that was overlooked by a lot of viewers. But I think in the original anime, not Shippuden, not Boruto, in the original Naruto, it was said that the third Hokage was the strongest ninja recorded in Konoha history. So that would mean that Hiruzen is indeed stronger than Hashirama. Now this is something that a lot of people don't know. I'll give you reasons why Hiruzen is stronger than Hashirama, right? Now for starters, I'm going to tell you all that there are a lot of facts in Naruto that just fly by you when you're watching it because there are a lot of ninjas and not all of them are mainstream. I'll give you another example of an S-class ninja that is not mainstream and you don't know how strong he is. Sakumo Hatake. He is the White Fang, father of Kakashi Hatake. I bet most of you don't know that at the time he died, he was the strongest living Leaf Village ninja. Meaning that there was no Leaf Village ninja who could have defeated him at the time of his death, right? Because he committed suicide due to depression or whatever. This also meant that he was stronger than the three legendary Sanins. Most of you wouldn't know that the White Fang is stronger than the three legendary Sanins. So like I said, there are a lot of facts that just overpass surpass you because there are Leaf Village ninjas recorded in history that are stronger than the Sanins. For example, Itachi is stronger than the Sanins, and he is raw or not a Leaf Village ninja, right? So, anyways, coming back to the third Hokage. The third Hokage was the strongest Kage of his generation, meaning that he was stronger than all the thirds. That is like the first thing leading up to his strength, right? Because if I was to give you a brief breakdown of everything about Hiruzen Sarutobi, if we start with his father, Sasuke Sarutobi, he is known as the professor of shinobis, right? He developed a lot of jutsus in his time, and he knew every jutsu in the Leaf Village up until his death, right? And Hiruzen Sarutobi took the title of professor of uh, shinobis from his father at a very young age, because he was this insane prodigy that knew all five elements really young and learned everything really quickly, right? And then they said later on in his life, moving up, and when he was in his prime, he took the title of God of Shinobi from Hashirama. And this is something that most people don't know. Now, the third generation of Kages was an insane generation, really and truly, because this dude is part of the third generation of Kages. The third Raikage is an insane shinobi. Like, there is nothing that can pierce his skin other than his one finger spear hand and his full finger hell hand. There is nothing else that could pierce his skin. like nothing did in ninja history at least. And another thing is that he died in a 1 versus 10,000 battle that lasted 3 days, which meant that when they ambushed him at 1 versus 10,000, they couldn't even kill him in an instant. It lasted 3 freaking days, and this dude, the third Hokage, is said to be stronger than he is. Now, the reasons why Hiruzen is as strong as he is not only the fact that he was able to master every ninjutsu, create different jutsus, different combinations, and everything. You will say he had a very, very high IQ, and as a battle tactician, he was unmatched. Like in terms of creating strategies and all that. So even if Hashirama would have had more chakra than he did, I would say that Hiruzen would probably burn his chakra more usefully than Hashirama would. Like Hashirama would probably create a huge forest, right? Just so that he could be in his terrain, whereas Hiruzen would probably just summon the monkey and let the monkey transform into the staff. And like I was saying, you probably burn chakra more efficiently than Hashirama would if there was a fight and all this sort of stuff. But they also said that Hashirama and Tobirama did train Hiruzen, and Hiruzen was named their successor, and he did surpass them both. Now this is fact, and while a lot of people seem to disagree with it, because I remember that when I read this and I posted it up on a Facebook page that I'm part of, like there was so much freaking hate on that page. Like people were saying like it is impossible for Hiruzen to surpass Hashirama. It is impossible for this to happen because Hiruzen is this and Hashirama is that and whatever. But you have to keep in mind that Hiruzen died when he was 74, which is way out of his prime. He actually retired as the Hokage and had to come back in action because Minato died so early, right? But he died when he was 74, and he died fighting Tobirama, Hashirama, and Orochimaru. But you have to remember that Hashirama and Tobirama weren't at full strength when they were resurrected. They were like really weak Edo Tensei zombie things because Orochimaru didn't have a full grasp of the technique yet, right? Um, but nevertheless, they were still S-class Edo Tensei zombies, right? And Hiruzen being this 74-year-old wrinkly, pruny, retired, and then back in action, Shinobi was able to stop two of them and still seal Orochimaru's arms, right? So there's no question about the fact that he was definitely very smart, very strong, or whatever. Because even in the fight with that, you could have seen him using like different techniques, like Great Mother Reaver plus Dragon Flame Bomb and all sorts of stuff, mixing up jutsus and whatever, giving Orochimaru a tough time. And even the monkey that he summons did say that the fight that Hiruzen displayed for that battle was pitiful for all the fights that he has seen Hiruzen display. It was a pitiful fight, and Hiruzen actually like basically agreed. And this was like Hiruzen when he was about to be killed, right? Anyways, like I said, I do believe that Hiruzen surpassed Hashirama. It is said that Hiruzen surpassed Hashirama. There's nothing else to believe, but like I said, it is a topic that most people don't know, and most people might disagree with due to the fact that Hashirama was hyped so much. But the third is stronger than the first, and the only Hokage to surpass the third is the seventh, which is Naruto. Simply because he got a big sage boost and all that sort of stuff. But even Naruto before the sage boost, I don't even think would have even defeated Hiruzen. I mean, it was just insane. And even when Hiruzen was resurrected as an Edo Tensei zombie, he didn't even do much, really and truly. All I did remember him doing was summoning some clones and using different jutsus to negate the larger techniques that the Tentacles was using. I think that was all Hiruzen did for the entire war. So like I said, I didn't even give him much camera time, even after having this in his Google page saying that he surpassed the first Hokage, who actually got more camera time than he did. But whatever. Anyways, tell me if you guys agree with this, where they say that he was any stronger than Hashirama. And tell me what you guys think about all of this. And leave your opinion in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, stay awesome, people.